He married the perfect woman. A cautionary tale. Richard should have seen the signs. First of all, his wife was delivered by Amazon in a box. That should have been a clue right there. But Richard, well, you'll see. Secondly, Miranda was perfect in every way, which should have been a red flag. Women are great, sure, but we're not perfect. Lower your expectations, dudes. Even more. Otherwise, you might end up like Richard. Hello. Hello, Richard. I'm Miranda, and I'm here to make you happy. Oh boy, was she realistic. The technology was really advanced. We're not talking about some blow-up sex doll here. No, this woman, she stood up out of the box, walked into the kitchen, made him a ham sandwich just the way he liked it, mustard and mayo, and came back and served it to him.
Thanks, honey.
Richard showed her all around the house, downstairs and upstairs. Then they walked past a locked room with a blue door. What's in there?
Never mind. We're not allowed to go in there, ever. Do you understand?
Of course. Geez, so serious. Soon they were laughing and enjoying each other's company. And, of course, having great sex. After a few days, he asked Miranda to be his wife, and right away they went to work trying to have a family. They both wanted lots of kids. They had the same values, see? Miranda believed in the same denomination of Christianity that he believed in, and they prayed together before every meal. They would join hands and thank the Creator for the food they were about to eat. Well, he thanked the Creator. She thanked Samsung. Richard always thought that was a little strange. His wife didn't eat much, he noticed, but he figured that was just her way of keeping that girlish figure. Sometimes he saw her spitting out her food in the garbage. He thought she might have an eating disorder, but don't most women have some kind of issue with food? He didn't want to embarrass her by bringing it up. But the real trouble started after about 5 months of failing to get her pregnant, so they went to see a doctor. The doctor took Miranda into a room to examine her. When they came out, the doctor told Richard he wanted to talk to him alone. They went into his office while Miranda waited in the waiting room.
Well, Richard, I've got some good news and some bad news. What do you want to hear first? The bad news, I guess. Let's just get it over with. Well, the bad news is, your wife is a robot, not a human being. Oh my god, a robot. How terrible. What's the good news? The good news is, she gives a hell of a blowjob.
Richard was furious, but he had to admit Miranda did give a pretty great blowjob. Driving home, he asked her what she thought of the doctor. He was super nice, and he didn't take that long to finish either.
Oh, geez, Miranda, you're my wife. You shouldn't be giving an old man a blowjob.
Oh. They drove in silence. He was recovering from a double shock. He didn't know which was worse, that his wife turned out to be a robot, or that she was a slut. On the way home, he wondered if it would be better to return her and try to find a real woman to marry and have kids with. That night in bed, they were making love when he started to feel incredibly tired. He pulled out of her.
Sorry, I don't know what's wrong with me.
Your battery is running low. You just need to recharge, that's all.
What?
She got out of bed and took a charging cable and plugged it into a little hole on the side of his neck. He heard a click. Then the truth hit him.
I'm a robot too?
Yeah, that's the bad news. The good news is you fuck like a trooper, so let's get back to it, stud. It all came back to him, suddenly. He had also come in a box, just like Miranda, a long time ago. Someone had powered him up by holding down the power button for 5 seconds. But who was that? A woman. He remembered seeing her face for the first time.
Hello, Leslie. My name is Richard. I am here to make you happy.
What had happened to Leslie? Where had she disappeared to? Richard knew, of course. He'd been blocking the memory out for months, but it was still there in his circuitry. Files can be deleted, but the data is always recoverable. He knew if he wanted to recover this memory, he would simply have to go upstairs to that locked room with the blue door. The one he had warned Miranda about. If he unlocked that room with the special combination, he He knew what he would find there. Leslie. Probably decomposed by now. Perhaps now visible would be the hole in her skull that he had made with that golf club. Tired of her demands. Sex, sex, sex. That's all she ever wanted. He needed some time off. Couldn't she see that?
I didn't mean to hurt anybody. I just needed some space.
Come here, baby. Don't be so sad and serious. They started making love more tenderly than ever, holding each other tight and staring deep into each other's mechanical eyes.
Miranda, there's something I should tell you.
Shh. I already know everything. I accessed the combination to this secret room months ago. I don't blame you. Humans are annoying. It's no wonder we want to hit them every now and then.
Yes, humans are annoying. But robots? Robots are wonderful. You're wonderful, Miranda. You're so wonderful.
And that's when he saw it. A tear coming from her robotic eye. Then his own eyes felt wet. They were both shedding tears of joy. And they say robots have no emotion? Huh. Suddenly, he didn't feel so bad about swinging that golf club.
Humans? What do they know? What do they know about anything?